So I thought about starting Rev T Sports Revival.
By George, you started. By George, you started.
People are saying
You can see how you have progressed in the show, and I'll tell you what, man, it shows. I mean, it totally shows.
and our callers are saying this.
Right? So what you think about the Rev T Sports Revival? No, the show seems really good. You seem like you have a lot of fun. This is why I called in, and you both know your sport. So it's always fun talking to people that know their sports. That's why I like to call in whenever I get a chance.
And after I introduce my guests, they say
For that big intro, I don't know whether to make to my agent or have to call them on.
our guests are saying this.
Your broadcast always edifies and y'all were inspirational, you're unselfish, you don't whitewash anything, you deal with the real problems and issues, whether they popular or unpopular.
And they say I'm sounding like this great legend that had a mouthpiece in the radio business.
Yeah, you talking sports over there like TV Green, man. That's what I like about Rev T Sports Revival.
But most of all, this.
Hey, Fred, what you think about the Rev T Sports Revival? Hey, when you tell the Rev T, if they ears ain't used to great talk radio, they need to admit, because at the end of the day, being different ain't being wrong. It's just being who you are. They scared to be who they are. They probably shouldn't be listening to your show anyway.
Well, I tweet about it, and we can talk about it on the Rev T Sports Revival. Believe that, baby. March with me.
With all that good sports talk. But every now and then, see, you got friends. You just call out his name and he'll be there. Why? It's because I got a friend. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce and welcome to his second home, my casa, su casa, Viva la casa, my man, I.M. Des, y'all, left-handed in the building. Good morning, champion. Happy holidays to you, baby.
Peace. What's going on, man? Left-handed in the building, man. Shout out to all the people out there, man. You know what I mean? That's listening to the sound of my voice and my man Rev T. And we're going to do it like we do it, man. Happy holidays out there to everybody. I hope you got what you wanted and you want what you got. And what you're getting right now is about to be some hot sports talk with me and my man Rev T. So let's get it popping. I'm here and I'm in the building. Let's go.
Hey, left-handed, right? Since you on the air and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And it's Christmas time and everything and stuff, everything. Like I gave shots.
Yeah, that is my name. That's right.
Yeah, that's right. But listen here though. Before you talk about sports, can I do one thing, brother, if you don't mind? I did no Christmas caroling real quick, so I just want to do a little Christmas carol real quick. Hold on for me. Oh, watch this. Oh, Tannenbaum, oh, Tannenbaum, I love your pretty branches. Oh, Tannenbaum, oh, little Tannenbaum, I love your pretty branches. Yeah, I had to do that. I love them pretty branches. I just had to say thank Tannenbaum for them pretty branches.
I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. Shout out to your vocal coach.
Yeah.
Shout out to your vocal coach.
I came from the school, Eddie King School of Arts. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay. Okay.
I'm the 5 offense. Y'all ain't nothing without me. I'm Eddie Kane. Y'all ain't nothing without me. Yeah.
And it's not like you're an alcoholic or anything like that, you know what I'm saying? You just doing your thing, man. Now they trying to replace me. We can't rap like me.
Yeah. But good morning to Maurice Wood Jr., y'all. Ghost of Real Estate, right here live, Mount Top Neighbor Radio, proud sponsor. Y'all make sure y'all go get follow Maurice Wood Jr. today. Good morning to the lovely Gloria Price. We see you tuning in. Alexandra Green, good morning to you. And Big Brother Farrell Delane, Rob, man. Dan in Texas, man. Good morning. And what's up to you, champ? Love you so much, Big Brother. William DJ Chill, Will Kelly, good morning to you. Carlos Keaton, we see you tuning in. We appreciate you so much. Ayana Diamond Ferguson, good morning to you, pretty lady. Big Brother Jason Hester, he in the building with us. And there go my lovely Patricia Anacoya. Good morning, Patty. Love you so much, man. Big Brother Justin Watson, man. What's going on with you, JW? What's going on? Talk to us about them Eagles, man, one day on the Sports Revival. You know it's your second home team. But left-handed, though. I started and I was talking about, I sang my rendition of Old Tannenbaum, and then I started to say that I came from the Eddie Kane School of Arts. And one thing that I said in my context, if people was really listening outside of the foolishness that I was bringing, was that Eddie Kane would say, the 5 heartbeats ain't nothing without me. Well, I heard from the grapevine, from the streets that is, that Eddie Kane got a nephew. And this nephew lived played with the Pittsburgh Steelers. And his name was what? Left-handed what? James Hurd. James Hurd. Was it James Hurd?
Oh, yeah. James Harrison. Yeah. I heard. Yeah. You know Ichabod. You know Ichabod Crane right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
And I heard.
Yeah. You know Ichabod. You know Benedict Arnold. You know Benedict Arnold and all that.
See what I mean?
But, you know what I mean? He's gonna go stab the man in the back and all that.
Yeah.
I get it. But we gonna talk about that too. I got an opinion about that too, yo.
Yeah, and so you know when I think of Eddie Kane, I think of his great nephew, James Harrison up there in Pittsburgh. Well, he raised hell all day long. They not using me. I still got it. They not using me. I'm not getting the snaps like I wanted to. I should have went inside. He did this the whole year long in the media. And so at the Pittsburgh Steelers, they granted him his wish. They released him. And he was picked up by their arch enemy, their rival in the division, the New England Patriots. Some of his teammates, ex-teammates, they feel some type of way about it. One notably that came out and said something was that Marquise Punch. He had some words to say about it. Right. But at the end of the day, though, my personal feeling on this is gotta go. And if you want to go, bye. See you later. Bye, Felicia. But if that man end up going to the Patriots, if he end up going to Miami, if he went to go anybody in their division, that's his damn business. And them same players in that locker room, in the Pittsburgh Steelers locker room, that's going public to the media, that plays side by side that man, let me give them a smart reminder if they didn't forgot. Today, your ass is young, but tomorrow your ass can get old. And find yourself in the same situation, rowing the same damn boat that James Harrison is rolling.
Let me look at James Harrison. I can look at it 2 ways, man. The Steelers, for all their, Disney and whatever, you cut that dude. First of all, you cut him. So at the end of the day, it didn't really matter to you as an organization where he landed. He could have went to Cleveland, right? He could have went to wherever. He could have went to the Eagles. He could have went wherever. But this is what Bill Belichick and New England Patriots do. This is what they do. They snatch up everybody. So again, if you didn't see the value that James Harrison had, okay, yeah, he's older. Yeah, but he's contributed so much to your franchise, to some of those Super Bowl rings that you got on your fingers right now. Okay? You decided that he wasn't good enough for you no more. So you know what? Every man needs a job, so he went out and got him another job. New England came and scooped him up off the tracks like, yo, you need some help? And this is what the Patriots do. So why don't people get this? This is what Bill Belichick does. I'm not mad at Bill Belichick. I'm not mad at the Steelers. It's all in love, man. It's all in love. Nothing's still in love and war. You already know. If you know something, right, and you can help me, I'm going to scoop you up. Right. So I understand with the information with the Steelers, you know, why they mad. Ben Roethlisberger said it the best. He's like, yo, look, he played, you know, we did some great things together as teammates, and, you know, wish him the best, and he had to do what he had to do for him. And that's how you should just explain it. Nobody should be mad. Nobody should feel no type of way. Nobody should be calling them their names. Because first of all, the Steelers did it to the Steelers. Okay? They cut that guy. So he was confident of it. Well, we wish you luck, and we hope that you can land with somebody else. That's exactly what he did.
I don't have no problems with it.
Hey, we're the red team. We're the building of the red team. It's good. Yeah.
I don't have no problem with it, left hand. If that man gotta go, he gotta go, and should nobody be sitting there crucifying his situation. But you know, if you really want to crucify somebody's situation, you know, we can kind of go a little bit further up north in your neck of the woods, in NYC, left handed. And them New York Giants, man, they got a whole lot of drama going on with them right now, Chan. Whole lot of drama. What's up with that? They Eli Apple, who was it? Collins?
I don't even know where to begin with that with Rev T. I think that the season, you know, it got off to a bad start, and then it just plummeted from there. You know, the internal locker room strife has been going on all season long. You know, Eli Apple had some off-the-field situation that he had to deal with. And so that kind of affected him on the field. And now it's to a point where, you know, here in New York, it's like basically, you know, the chicken is running around with his head cut off. Basically, because now everybody's the same. Whatever's on their mind, how they feel. Janoris Jenkins was like, screw the fans. I play how I want to play. Okay, because he gave up a lackluster effort earlier this season when the Giants was on the West Coast. Okay, and then the Eli Manning getting cut, the bench for the one game or whatever, and then the coach getting fired, Ben McAdoo and the GM Jerry Reese. Okay, we should have happened like 4 years ago. But nobody is talking about the fact that Eli Manning has regressed. Okay. Odell Beckham Jr. is out. Okay, nothing's worked for them this year. They spent $200 million on the defense that kind of was decent last year, but didn't show up this year. So now here we are in the present time, getting ready to, you know, say goodbye to 2017, and the Giants find themselves in a familiar position. And I say familiar, man, because I've been around this team, more bad than good. Okay, Eli Apple is not the worst problem that the Giants have. Okay, it's just another problem piled on top of another problem, rolled up in some nonsense, sprinkled with some BS. If you know what I'm saying. Okay? So again, this season right here, the Giants are about to be 2-14. Okay? This season is a wash, one of the worst seasons ever. Nobody saw this coming. I think the Giants go to the Super Bowl. So, I mean, again, man, it's just a whole bunch of nonsense going on, and it's all snowballing, man. It's all snowballing, and, you know, you can't blame it on one person, one event, one situation. It's just all combined up. They stirred it all up, and this is what you get, 2-14. So now you know what that means to me, Rev? I'm going to run it past you real quick. What that means to me is that the Giants are going to have an easy schedule next year. Everybody's going to be sleeping on them, and they're going to come back and do something kind of crazy. Because, again, when you have a sorry schedule, when you have a sorry season, you get a sorry schedule the next year. So that's why I always talk about those teams that all of a sudden come out of nowhere and they're good all of a sudden. Wait till next year when they get that tougher schedule. That's when the crew gonna come out.
Yeah, man.
You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. I keep it down. Get into it, man. We can go all day with this.
Oh, I know, man. We sitting there live right here, Mountaintop Network Radio. I'm Tavon Fennell at the Real Rev.
Yeah.
We got RM Dex. He in the building, y'all, joining us this morning. A contributor, man, to the right here, Mountaintop Network Radio, DMV. And we appreciate them. Tell the people where they can find you at, man.
Oh, man, listen, I'm going to have to update this because I got some stuff talking on for 2018. But anyway, currently right there, you can find me, man, Mondays, What About That Game on California Radio from 8 to 9 p.m. Tuesdays, Active 30 Review 2.0, a.k.a. the Siron Pass. That's on Action VR Network. All right? And I'm going to have some stuff popping on for 2018. We got a show called What Are the Odds? That's going to be on 9:30 on Monday nights. It's going to be me and my man, Moose Cannon. We have two totally different perspectives on sports. And we were actually going at it maybe 2 years ago. We was going at each other's throat real hard body. Like really hard. So now we come together and we do a show. It's called What Are the Odds? Like, what are the odds that we would come together and do a show? So that's Mondays at 9:30, starting January 15th. All right? I'm going to be on twice a week on What About That Game, probably on a Saturday. And, you know, we got some other things popping up coming for 2018. And, yeah, you're going to see my face a lot. I got a perfect face for radio. That's what Rev T said. But you're going to see my face a lot, man, 2018, man. All right? RM Dex, left-handed, coming at you, man. Roll up.
Yeah, man. Hey, but listen, we sitting there talking, y'all. It's a lot of NFL drama going on. We touched on the Pittsburgh, the Patriots situation. Right, we sitting there. Yeah, we gonna get to that. Oh, I want you to hold your chop. That's a whole segment in itself. That whole situation in Tampa Bay is a whole situation in itself. But what I want to say, but what I want to say before we move on to that, what I want to top off on is this thing that's going on in New York. The ship is sailing, and it's starting to sink right now, and it's a whole lot of holes in that boat. And it seems to me that they took a scapegoat and put it on, one, the coach, and now two, they throwing it on the young draft pick, Apple. Now, I got a problem with what Collins went and did, left-handed. I really got a problem because as a man, he should know that once he went to the media and talked to the media and put that man's name out there and to the public that he was a cancer, man, that ain't good business for him, for Apple going forward. If he leaves the New York Giants, if they try to trade him off, guess what? You done put a mark on that man's shoulder. And so now any team that the New York Giants would try to shuffle him off to, or try to get some high draft picks back, since he was a high draft pick, guess what? That has went out the window. That's the first thing. Second thing, him as a man, Collins as a man, no, he violated. You violated, Slim. You went to the media throwing that man underneath the bus. If the man is screw up, he is screw up. But it shouldn't have to come out your teammates that, oh, you was the cancer in the locker room. Maybe if he would have said it after the season was over, then that's one thing. But to say it while y'all still got a game or two to play, that y'all still got to be in the locker room, I'd be pissed as hell. And yesterday, Apple, he went into that New York Giants locker room to their headquarters, and from what I understand, he went the hell off. He went the hell off on his cornerback coaches. He went the hell off on his players, and from what I understand, he was trying to grab a hold of that boy Collins too. Right.
We're not happy with the kid like yourself and myself. He's young, he's headstrong, okay? he's dealing with a lot of personal issues, man. His moms, dealing with, her situation behind the scenes, and, dealing with the whole family. I'm not going to get into it over here. It's none of my business. But I think that does affect him as a young player. So you got to give him some leeway. He really didn't have anybody to kind of like steer him the right way. And I mean, it was going the right way when he got around the state, doing numbers and things of that nature. But now, as we know, man, we're two, cats of a certain age, okay? We know that in our time, we kind of like kept everything in and kind of like talk to certain people that we were real close with, our moms, our circle of, people you can trust. These young kids don't have that. So Eli Apple, he had to express himself, okay? And it came out, and again, he's young, he's a kid from the street, okay? So we can relate to that. So this dude, Landon Collins, he was probably at $200 million that the Giants was giving up for that defense. He played a little decent last year. This year he kind of fell back. So I think he was out of place for him to say what he said. Okay, so I agree with you on that. But you kind of got to understand, if you're going to say that behind the scenes, you're going to have an understanding of what Eli Apple is going through.
Exactly.
Okay? Don't apologize for him. Put him in his place. But I think that, Randy Collins might have been able to do that in a better way. So now, with Eli Apple hearing that, his first response is to lash out. Right? Exactly. He wants to find everybody who did it wrong and choke the hell out of him.
Exactly.
So, you know what I'm saying? So, ask Geno Smith about it. You can ask Geno Smith. Remember Geno Smith got his jaw broke.
Yeah.
To try to, talk slick to somebody and owe somebody some money.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, we go right to his backup quarterback and ask him about that. How that works.
Oh, man. Good morning to Anthony White. We see you tuning in. Cena McGlone, good morning to you. Juju, get busy one time. We see you, Julius Valentine, tuning in. Good morning to you, Tank. Jeffrey Cool Breeze Anderson, we see you tuning in, Tank. I'll tell it to the hot. I'll tell it to the cold. You got to come to the Sports Revival to fill up your soul with all that good sports talk. But left-handed, though, it's drama down in the lands of Tampa Bay. Should I say it again? It's dramas in the city, in the lane of Tampa Bay. It's been reported over the last 24 hours that one of Deshaun Jackson vehicles was found crashed into a tree, and 6.5 grams of marijuana and 2 hollow tip 38 millimeter gun bullets was found in the driver's seats. But what's so special about that?
What else did they find in there?
Yeah, they found 6.5 grams of marijuana inside the car as well.
Damn.
But hold on though. What's so special about this? What they didn't find left-handed was a driver for the vehicle. What they didn't find was Deshaun Jackson in the vehicle. And when Deshaun Jackson was contacted about the car being found, it was reported that a friend of his, he said a friend of his took his car without him knowing. And he was responsible for the situation. Now the officers had got that report from Deshaun Jackson, but the friend that was driving the vehicle, Deshaun Jackson haven't been able to turn him over to authorities as of yet right now. And it's reported that allegedly Deshaun Jackson wasn't in the area. He was allegedly out of town, so he couldn't have been in that vehicle.
You know what, man? If the car is registered for him in his name, and it shows the same for the car in his name, it's his car. Something like that. But it's him. I would tell him the same thing. Look, I don't remember about that. Well, my friend got the same did what he did. But just it's Deshaun Jackson's car, and it's registered on Deshaun Jackson's name, it's going to be like, you know, Deshaun Jackson drove in a bank. Like, my temper set it off. Because Deshaun Jackson's fault. He's responsible. Okay. What you want to do? Get you some better friends.
Yeah,
Get you some better friends.
hey, who hey, left-handed. Who was that former NFL player that told them youngest NFL rookies that they need to have a fall guy? Who was that? Who said that?
Yeah. I forgot that one. That's right. You're right.
Good morning, Rob. Brian Langford, we see you. Help us out, Brian Langford. We see you tuning in. What was that former NFL player that told them they? Was it James Harrison? No, I don't want to put nobody's name out there. Something. Who said that?
Right. I forgot who said that, but you're right. He definitely said that you need somebody who's going to take the lead.
Chris Carter. I think it was Chris
Carter. Okay.
I think it was Chris Carter.
You're right.
Everybody need a fall guy.
And Chris Carter would know.
Right. Everybody need a fall guy. So I think what's happening right now on the back end, this is not a true statement. This is just me personally thinking. But what's happening right now, somebody in Deshaun Jackson's camp, they trying to pick straws right now to see who's going to take the fall for this incident. And while they doing that, Deshaun Jackson is sitting there writing a check out to his family to make sure that while he's sitting down, whoever gonna step up and take the fall for Deshaun, while he's sitting down laying hands with me, he gonna be taken care of. His family gonna be taken care of.
Right.
Now.
Y'all better watch The Wire. Those normal Stanfield episodes.
Let's talk about what this is. You know, but one thing that's good and that's definitely true that they don't have to worry about. What they'll be charged with is the accident, okay, the crash into the tree, right? And the second thing that they get charged with is the 6.5 grams of marijuana that they found. That's illegal in Florida. Now, what's legal in Florida? Well, it's not legal in New York. It's not legal here in the DMV. The 38 millimeter hollow tip point bullets. They're illegal to have them. It's illegal to have them in Florida. So the bullets he won't be charged with in Florida. Now but they're charging with the weed and for the car crash. So at the end of the day, man, it is man, good morning to Big Brother Conference.
Only in America, yo.
We see you tuning in, champ. Good morning to you. Appreciate you so much. I tell it to the hot, I tell it to the cold. You got to come to Sports Revival to fill up your soul with all that good sports talk. But what we going to do, left-handed, let's take a break real quick. And when we come back off of this break, man, I want to talk about a little bit more what's going on in Tampa Bay. Because you ain't high hopes for Tampa Bay going into this season. And at the end of the day, man, the ship ain't right. The ship ain't right. It ain't right. So we can let you talk about that and update that. Let's take a break real quick. We got to get these motivational minutes in. Crystal with there, y'all. Right here, Mount Top Network Radio. I'm Tavon Fidel at the Real Rev T. Man, I'm sitting here with left-handed, y'all. We talking about some good sports. I tell it to the high. I tell it to the cold. You got to come to the Sports Revival to fill up your soul with all that good sports talk. We be right back, y'all. Crystal with there, motivational minutes right now. Let's go.
All right, family, you are back at it. This is Crystal Adair with Motivational Minutes because we stay in it to win it. Amen. Motivational speaker here and author. Go on Amazon.com and check out a copy of my book. This is called Therapy, a memoir, No Dollar by Crystal M. Adair. My life story, my testimony, and I promise that it will only bless your life. Family, I do not know who this message is for on today, but I do know that it is for somebody. I also know that I am preaching to myself in as much as I'm encouraging someone out there. Family, what I want to say to you on today is that a delay is not always a denial. A delay is not always a denial. Just because God is asking you to wait on something does not mean that God is necessarily telling you no. You see, in our human frame, it is so easy for us to become discouraged or depressed or frustrated when something or the process is not moving along as quickly as we feel that it should. You see, our timing is not God's timing. We may be saying, but God, I am ready now. I want it now. Why can't I have it now? And God is saying right back to you, not right now. You see, his answer is not always no. Sometimes he's just saying, not right now. Sometimes God needs to perfect something in you. He needs to get something right in you before he answers this prayer and gives you whatever this blessing may be. The other times, God may be saying, I have something better for you, but I need for you to hold on. I need for you to exercise some faith. I need for you to believe that I'm going to do what I said I was going to do. God is not always telling you no when you're waiting on a prayer to be answered. Sometimes he's simply just saying, not right now, or I have something better. But you gotta let God work that thing out in your favor, and you gotta let him work some things out in you, so you can be truly ready to receive that glorious blessing. This is Crystal in the Dare with Motivational Minutes. I love you, family. Please make sure you go out and get a copy of my book, Therapy, a memoir novella by Crystal M. Adair. It's right there on Amazon.com. And as always, a shout out to the awesome Mountaintop Network Radio, where the people's voice and these motivational minutes can be heard.
I gotta say good morning to Chuck and Leah Hard. They tuning in. And Big Brother Sean from there, we see you, cuzzo. Always a pleasure to see you tuning in all type of weathers. But left-handed though, before we went on break, I told the people I was gonna let you lay down by the riverside what's going on down there in Tampa Bay.
Yeah, man. I come in to worship, man, with humble heart, man, and my soul has been moralized, and I need to come lay my trouble down by the riverside. Back in July and August, when everybody, don't interrupt me, I'm on the road. When we was in July and August, and we were talking about the Buccaneers, I was full of fire and brimstone.
Yeah.
I was going to put it down. My Buccaneers were going to make some noise.
Yeah.
I got a hallelujah for the audience.
My Lord.
I got to praise the Lord for the deacon.
My Lord.
And it was all in pocket.
Testify.
Okay? We put the Buccaneers on HBO's Hard Knocks. She thought that this team was going to be special. Okay? We went out and got Deshaun Jackson. We went out and drafted O.J. Howard. Late in the preseason, we went and picked up T.J. Ward. We had all the ingredients: a high-powered offense, a quarterback who was young, face of the franchise, running game, different coaching scenario, and all that. Defense is supposed to be special, or what happened? We were supposed to be so sanctified and blessed, okay, and baptized in the waters of success and prosperity, okay? We didn't get there. We got blessed so much that we were given an extra week to get it together.
Yeah.
Shout out to the people down there in Florida, dealing with the hurricanes and all that.
My Lord.
Okay? They should start thinking back a week because they knew the Tampa Bay Buccaneers were going to be special. It didn't turn out that way. Injuries became the excuse. Complacency became the excuse. But nobody wanted to talk about those turnovers that Jameis Winston was still performing at a religious rate. Okay? The defense is still making the same mistakes. Loaded Hargraves is still getting toasted. Linebackers coming up short when they're supposed to play good football. And that means you, Lavonte David. Okay? My defense didn't show up. But I'm going to blame it on the offense. Jameis Winston, for all the talking that he does, all the good blue line and the pom-pomming and all of that, you can come up with a big giant zero. Straight like that. You cannot tell me for all the, we're going to win and we got to have confidence in ourselves and all this food and sucking on your fingers and all that. Knock it off. This is RM Depths, at RM Depths on Twitter. I ain't scared of one of y'all. To quote the great philosopher Bernie Mac, I ain't scared of you. Okay? You're the one out there that's talking all that nonsense. All that motivational, mumbo-jumbo, no disrespect to nobody. But if you don't get the results, we need to change the message, fam. Straight like that. And I'm a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan. I've been a Buccaneers fan longer than you've been on, Jameis Winston. I've been a Buccaneers fan longer than you've been alive. So you don't want this work. A lot of people are going to pity-pat it, sugarcoat it, politically correcticize it. We don't play them games over here. Because I have no time to get on the Red Team Sports Revival and talk about how proud I am of my team as a franchise, and you made it A. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm a kid from the pissy hallways, the pissy elevators, the pissy staircases. That's where I'm from. We don't know how to perpetrate those stunts. We don't know how to be politically correct. We don't know how to soothe your mess-ups. I don't want to start cursing on it because you're making me mad. But as a Buccaneers fan, the stuff that we went through from Bert Emanuel to not getting Bo Jackson, yeah, do your homework. We could have had Bo Jackson, but we didn't want to play for us. Okay? To all of that. This season is supposed to be the season we put all that behind us and move forward. But we are ending up in the same place. Why? Are we not good enough? That's what I think, man. I don't think we're good enough. You got the Brady's, you got the Roethlisbergers, you got the Aaron Rodgers, you even got the Case Keenums, okay? Doing what they need to do to get respected. I'm not going to come down hard on my people. You already know what it is. Shout out to my man Sonny Cruz. He's the new age Buccaneers fan. He's been a lifelong Buccaneers fan since maybe the 90s or whatever. But I've been a Buccaneers fan since day one. Literally, 1976. I'm down, okay? So again, 2017 is a season that's lost. How are you going to explain it? I have no idea. What excuse you going to throw in front of it? I have no idea. But Dirk Cutter talking about, well, am I the reason for the season that we had? No, we're not the reason for it. We're not totally the reason for it. Jameis Winston's the reason for it. We're continuity with Deshaun Jackson. We're continuity from the defense. Okay, the Roberto Aguayo debacle, which I take blame for because I wanted him on the team. Okay, that wasn't the beginning of it. It started way before that. Raheem Morris, Lovie Smith, okay, Greg Schiano. It started way before Dirk Cutter and way before Jameis Winston got it. So Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I think what you got to do as a franchise, because you still have people that believe in you. All right. You have to go back to the drawing board and start from the beginning. And if that involves flipping the quarterback, Jameis Winston, for somebody else, then so be it. Because I'm not a dude that's going to hang around for 5-10 years of, we're going to do it. We'll do it next year. We'll do it next year. I'm not here for that. Either you're going to be a franchise that's going to be about something, or you're going to be a franchise that's going to be about nothing. And we know who those franchises are. I'm not going to take up all the time. I appreciate you, Ram. I came to get my soul revived. You know what I mean? And this Tampa Bay Buccaneers thing is really, really disappointing to me, man. You know what I'm saying? And this is the best way I can say it and be PG rated. Because I'm in the Sports Revival House. Shout out and thank you for the time.
Yeah, but man, I had to let you go, man. Ain't thank you for your time. This your casa, my casa, Sue casa, Viva La Casa, man. That's left-handed, y'all. That's man. He in the building. You know he like to follow those Tampa Bay Buccaneers, man, and bring it to the Sports Revival. I want to say good morning to Chris Young tuning in. The lovely Salita Davis, man. Happy holidays to you and your family. I see you tuning in as well. Albert Leon Cross Sr., man. Good morning to you, champ. I'll tell it to the high. I'll tell it to the cold. You got to come to the Sports Revival to fill up your soul with all that good sports talk. But at the end of the day, though, left-handed, you know, this whole thing with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, it has blown up. It's a whole mess. But while I got you down there in Florida, if I can I just flip you over a little ways over to Jacksonville real quick? And let's talk about the Jacksonville Jaguars. This has been, when you talk about a surprise team with the NFL this year, of course, the first team we got to put out there are the LA Rams. We got to give Sean McVay and what he doing in his first year with the Los Angeles Rams, man, hats off. I say coach of the damn year in my eyes, whether they go far or not in the playoffs. Coach of the year. But
you know what? I think that, you know, the Rams are the team that, you know, people can say, you know, they came a long way. Nobody thought the Rams were going to do that. Let's keep it 1,000. Nobody thought you didn't think they were going to do that when they were in St. Louis. So you didn't have a change of heart like that. Jacksonville, we're doing what Tampa Bay should have done. They went out there, they got them a running back, they got a quarterback that they stuck with, okay, because everybody was ready to throw Blake Bortles in the garbage. Okay, Blake Bortles is doing his thing, him and Jared Goff. Okay, they're gonna be running neck and neck to come back player of the year. I just think that what Jacksonville's doing right now, Tom Coughlin made the right decision. Okay, he said, okay, Giants don't want me no more. I'm gonna go down to Jacksonville where I started at. Okay, and bring them back to life. And he certainly did that. Better for that. For all the negative things I said about him, I didn't believe in him. He did his thing, but he still has a little bit of that. Still have a little bit of some of that nonsense with him. Okay, so he has to get that together. But I think Jacksonville, right now, as it looks right now, I think Jacksonville can win at least one playoff game. They can win at least one playoff game. And again, coach of the year, that's a hard one for me, man. Because you can't forget about what my man did in Minnesota. Can't forget what he did. I even put Sean Payton in the mix.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because everybody thought New Orleans was going to be garbage. Peterson and Philly. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, as far as the AFC is concerned, they got that locked down. We got that locked down. You know what I'm saying? As far as the AFC coach of the year, but the NFC is going to be crazy. But yeah, man, Jacksonville really, really come a long way, man. And I expect them to win at least one playoff game.
And that defense, man, that's one of the top 5 defenses.
Yeah,
but you got to give hats off to Blake Bortles, because at the beginning of the year, last season, man, he had a bad season. And a lot of people was counting that. Okay, he was garbage. He was some shidiggity bob and some shiggity bang. And a lot of people man, they jumped the ship on him, man, before the ship even started sailing. So for him to lead his offense like that, and for them to have a supporting defense like that, you got to give hats off to that young quarterback as well. But now, speaking of quarterbacks, though, left-handed, you got the drama here in Washington. And I got to say good morning to Jerry Sutton. I got to say good morning to Patrick Durant Sr. Albert Leon Cross Sr., what's up to you too, champ? We appreciate y'all tuning in. We sitting in live right here, Mount Top that with Radio DMV. I'm Tavon Fennell at The Real Rev T on Twitter. At Sport Revival is where you can find me. Y'all make sure y'all go follow at MTN Radio DMV on Twitter, y'all, and on Facebook Live, Mount Top Network Radio DMV. Y'all make sure y'all go like the page. We got RM Desk, y'all. He in the building sitting there talking some NFL with us this morning. Always glad to have him on here. Always tell him my casa, Sue casa, Zoo casa. Yeah, well, you know what I mean. Damn Viva La Casa. You know what I mean. I got the ticket. Right, I watched Bull. I didn't pay attention to my Spanish teacher, but I be watching that door. I mean, I pay my Spanish teacher.
I can only count to 10 in Spanish, so don't do that.
When I was in high school taking Spanish, man, I had this teacher named Senorita Crawford, and she was just as fine. She was a black sister too, talking Spanish, man, and she was just as fine as she was. And she had a rack just like her name would be Black Dolly Parton or something. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay, all right.
He usually just talk
Spanish. Real quick story. 11th grade, I had a class full of Ramirez and Torta de Leon and Fontanezes, and none of them liked to speak Spanish. None of them. He was like, yo, we don't talk that at home. I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't do as no pass. But yo, all I got out of there, and a shout out to Mrs. Diaz. She was my 11th grade Spanish teacher. She tried. But only thing I got out of that classroom, I know how to count to 10. And I know where the beach is. Okay? And I know how to say light it up in Spanish. Shout out to you, Mr. Diaz.
Hey, I gotta say good morning to the Kane and Ice Show, man. They always, man, supporting us, man, here on the Sports Revival. Big shouts out to Kane and Ice, man. Appreciate them so much. Good brothers.
Yeah, that's the whole Kane and Ice.
But at the end of the day, though, left-handed, you know, I think we pretty much hit on all the drama that's going on in the NFL. Hold up, wait a minute. I got one more thing for to throw at you before I let you go and before we get finished. The drama with Kirk Cousins. Can we talk about it?
Yeah.
Can we talk about it? You on the outside. You on the outside looking in, right? Washington Redskins, Kirk Cousins. Is this the end of the road for Kirk Cousins? You on the outside looking in. I want to hear your thoughts.
Is it the end of the road for Kirk Cousins in Washington? I think right now, as we stand, it might be 65% yes. Because I don't think Kirk Cousins has anything else to prove. It's been like 3 years now at least. You've been coming hard around this contract extension and you're going to give him the money or not. And again, you try to put a team around him, but he can't do it all by himself. But he has his moments. So again, it goes back to my thing about continuity. I say keep Kirk Cousins. I say keep him, wrap him up, you know what I'm saying, and do what you need to do. Because he's already proven that he can make it work. You just have to put, I guess, better pieces around him. Now, you being on the inside, you know what those pieces are. But you are starting at quarterback. I think anybody can snatch up Kirk Cousins at this point. So again, I think you should keep him. I think that he is going to get his deal done in Washington. I think that on the outside looking in, and I think that the Washington Redskins are going to turn that corner once he gets this situation done. And then they can add some pieces around. It's not like you're a bad team. You're just not a bad game. That's it. You did better than the Giants. So yeah, last time Cousins up, I think he's going to stay in Washington.
Yeah, and I've been sitting there saying this for the last couple of weeks, man. The Washington Redskins would be fools to let Kirk Cousins go right now.
Right.
It'll be the most foolish thing. And I said on the previous episode, left-handed, that if the Redskins let Kirk Cousins go, then you're looking at a 3 to 5 year fix on that situation when it comes to the quarterback. It might be a blessing if you can get it 3.
Yeah.
And one thing.
All I need is you starting all over again.
Exactly. And one thing I've been leaning on that's definitely good and true, and I'm going to stand on this. Man, don't be licking all your chops. Don't start licking your chops about all these allegedly good quarterbacks that's coming out in the draft this year. Because if you haven't seen over the last 2 years, this thing about, these good quarterbacks coming out the draft, one thing I always tell people to do is shut your mouth and go tell me what the Chicago Bears is going through with this great Trubisky. this great Trubisky that was coming. Hold on, wait a minute. Let's go to the people in Cleveland and ask them how this with these great quarterbacks that they had over the last 2 years that's supposed to be the coming. What about Kaiser? Oh, he's supposed to be the Kaiser. But yet and still though, Deshaun Watson took his team to the national championship and beat Alabama.
And won it.
And won it. And he went low. He went in later pick in the top 25. They didn't get it.
And Patrick Mahomes went before he did.
See what I mean? And where Patrick Mahomes at? He still ain't did enough for Andy Reid. For Andy Reid to say, okay, he better than Alex Smith. I'ma sit him down.
Alex Smith.
So at the end of the day, so you Redskins fans that want to run around here, get on social media, Facebook, Twitter, or whatever, and these Jive Time podcasters that swear up and down they know what's going on in Redskin Park, and the only thing you doing is reading what a sports writer then tweeted or an article. You know, stop. Yeah, stop.
Yeah. Knock it off. That's right.
Stop.
Knock it off. That's right.
You don't know what's going on. And at the end of the day, when you look at that scenario, left hand, it's going to be what it's going to be.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be what it's going to be. And like you said, man, I'll give you a perfect example of why Washington should keep Kirk Cousins. Look at Jimmy Garoppolo. Look what he did. He sat for all those years behind Brady. Okay? Had his moment when Brady was suspended or whatever. Okay? Watch Jacoby Brissett play. Jacoby Brissett got traded to the Colts. And then Garoppolo ended up getting traded to San Francisco. And they lost the game 6. Some people play. He hasn't lost a game in 6 in his last 4 starts with San Francisco. He won 4 of them. His last 2 with the Patriots. That's 6-0. Do the math. So again, all you have to do is have the confidence, and I think Kirk Cousins has it, but it just has to be reciprocated by the Redskins. And I don't know how that's going to happen. Stick with him though. Stick with Kirk Cousins is what I say.
Yeah, Jerry Sutton say, what's up, left-handed? Always great to hear you bring your thoughts to the show, brother. You right on point about Kirk. Man, good morning to Donnell Gray. We see you tuning in. Albert Cross say, man, the hell with the draft. Pay the man. And I mean, at the end of the day, you know, I keep telling y'all go to keep wishing on one of them. What's his name? Baker, whatever his name is. Baker's Mansfield, whatever that is.
Baker Mayfield.
Okay.
Baker Mayfield. Josh Allen.
Right.
Okay. My man from Josh Rosen from UCLA. Sam Darnold from USC.
Yeah.
And none of those dudes are tested. And Josh Rosen just caught a concussion the other night against Kansas State in the ball game.
Yeah.
So now he got that excuse to fall back for. So again, these quarterbacks, you gotta keep what you got. Because you don't know what you're going to get into. Because there's no Deshaun Watson out there. Okay? There's no Deshaun Watson out there. Okay? So you're going to have to basically just do what the Rams do. Stick with Jerry Goff, watch him develop. Okay? And that's what you're going to do. Take his shot at Cleveland Browns. Y'all got something else going on. I don't know. Y'all destroyed quarterback.
They need to learn.
I don't know what's going on with that.
They got a jinx or something.
I have no idea. I can't explain that, my dude.
Cleveland need an exorcism going.
And I put Jameis Winston in that same boat.
Yeah.
I put Jameis Winston in that same boat. He let Jared Goff, Carson Wentz, and all those other dudes pass him by. Deshaun Watson, he let all the dudes pass him by.
Man.
All of them. So what happened to Jameis Winston?
Chuck Harden said,
and I hope there's a Buccaneer fan out there that feels sorry for him. I'm at RM Guest on Twitter. I'm at TOP Crew on Twitter. The Odd Packers are in the building. RM Guest. Get at me. I think James Winston is approaching the bum section. We better hurry up and get it together. And I'm the Buccaneers fan.
Oh, man.
Straight like that.
Chuck, hey, listen here. Chuck Harden say, tell the Red, besides, do we really trust the front office to draft the right quarterback? Lots of love. I know I don't have confidence. Jerry Sutton say, first and foremost, Kirk has earned a deal for his play, and he blocked out all the noise when the fake quarterback was here. As I said before, when Bruce Allen was in front office. And at the end of the day, though, I mean, you know, it's going to be what it's going to be with the Washington Redskins. Kirk Cousins was at the podium yesterday. Could be his last time as a quarterback of the Washington Redskins at the podium. And one thing he said for sure that makes me believe that he wants to stay here. This man is not speaking negative about, he's still trying to win football games. This man talking about tradition, about legacy, dude. And when you hear people talk about stuff like that, I keep telling people, and I said this on a couple of shows ago, and I'm going to say it again. Hell, I think I said it on last show. In order for this thing for Kirk Cousins to work, once this game against the New York Giants is played, once that clock has ticked his final second and his final hour, okay? Dan Snyder, left-handed, in New York, got to be at that locker store where Kirk Cousins got to undress at and get dressed to get back on the plane, to go back to Dallas and say, listen here, man, what you want? What do you want, Kirk? Matter of fact, Dan Snyder need to call Kirk Cousins' agent and have him in New York and say, what do you want? Don't talk to Bruce. You talk to me. And whatever that you want, Kirk, I'm going to sign you up for this Burgundy and Gold Jubilee. And I say this because what's going to happen, Redskin Nation? What y'all gonna find out, revivalites, revivalettes, soldiers and soldierettes of the Burgundy and Gold, what you gonna find out from the Washington Redskin organization? What you gonna find out from Dan Snyder? The hell with Bruce Allen, he can come and go, but Dan Snyder is the owner of the Washington Redskins. What you gonna find out is how much Dan Snyder give a damn about you, the fan. This gonna tell it all right here. Are you gonna go pay the Redskin your money for tickets for a 3 to 5 year fix? Or are you gonna go pay the Redskins money for your tickets? $40 for parking. $13 for a damn beer. $7 for a damn hot dog. Hold on, $7 for a box of popcorn. Are you going to continue to pay that for a 3 to 5 year fix? See, I tell people, left-handed, I don't want to talk to nobody that be lying, and I damn sure ain't got time to be talking to nobody that be signifying. And what I'm telling the people right now is, you gonna find out how much Dan Snyder really appreciate you, the fan.
That's right. That's right. That's right. You're right.
Yeah, but left-handed though, man, we about to get ready to get on up out here, man. Tell the people, man, where they can find you at, Shane.
Listen, man, I'm all over the place, man. At RMDES on Twitter. That's RMDEST on Twitter. I'm also on Twitter at TOP Crew. That's the iPartners. That's my new show coming January 15th, 9:30 on the Star Network. I'm all over the place, man. You want to get at me, man? You know what it is. Red T's a good connect, so holler at the Red if you can't find me, and he'll definitely look me up because you know how to get in touch with me. Everybody out there, man, the Revivalites, the Revivalettes, man, enjoy your new year. Thank you, man. And yeah, man, thank you for letting me rock with you, man. 2017 and all that. I definitely appreciate the vibe. And I'm here, man. I'm around, man. Get at me. At RMDES on Twitter. At the iPartners on Twitter, man. TOP Crew in the building. Peace.
Man, that's left-handed, y'all. RMDES, man. I appreciate and love you so much, brother. I'll holler at you later, Chain. Yeah, man, that was left-handed, man. Appreciate him so much, man. But listen here, though, y'all. I tell it to the hot. I tell it to the cold. You got to come to the
the Bridge Churches organization, and we would do customized shirts of your favorite sports team. If you mention the Red T Sports Revival or Mountaintop Network Radio, you would get a